Pete Gustis, real estate agent. I just want to explain to you how setting up an auto search with me can make things much easier for you. The main reason is an auto search only has properties that are coming soon and available. The problem with other websites is they're actually lead providers. Sometimes they keep properties on for days, weeks, and oftentimes I've heard months and years, believe it or not. They sell your information over and over again to different real estate agents. When you're set up on the auto search, you don't get bothered by anybody except the real estate agent if you want to be bothered because they're the only ones who knows you're searching. When you get the email, the first time you get the email and you access the portal, you have to accept a consumer notice. The consumer notice informs you that I'm a real estate agent and I'm performing a job that's to help you buy a house or sell a home. When you access the portal, this makes it pretty simple here and it has different views. Typically, this is the default view. The default view shows you a map of the area you're searching. It has the homes. If you're looking at the homes, coming soon means it's not available and it will be available in the near future. Active mean it's currently for sale. Most of the times, if it's taken off the market by being pending or just coming off the market, it disappears off of this list. By default, this is newest first. That's what most people prefer, but you can change it into price or city. The reason why most people prefer newest first is because once you look at the list, it will update all the new homes. And then those are the ones that would be at the top, so you don't have to scroll. I do have a video, by the way, of how this works on your phone. I'm going to put a link in the description, but I prefer desktop because it's easier to filter through all of these options. When you're looking at the options, basically, this here's the view we're looking at. You can open up the map if you want a detailed map. And let's just say you're driving down the home doing a drive-by and you see a for sale sign here. You can actually click on this and this would tell you about the public information about the property. It could be a sold property, and if that's the case, it would say pending or something, or sold or sold. And if you don't see that, you can always contact me and let me know. This would actually take you to the last listing. It also can take you to the public record information. So if there's something you're not finding here, call or text me. I'd be happy to help you out with that. This also goes to tell you about open houses. This is a virtual tour. If there's any documents like the seller's disclosure, that would be listed here. Sometimes agents don't allow the consumer to view it. I don't understand why. My opinion, it's if you should show the customer everything so they can make an informed decision. A lot of agents don't find that as their standard. So if you don't see any documents here, let me know and I can look. If I don't see them, I'll try to get them for you if you're interested. The other thing is you can click this to save as favorite. If you save as favorite, it would be right here. That makes it very easy for you because now that it's saved as a favorite, if you want to just look at those homes, you can access that right away. This also changes the view. So if you don't like this map view, you can click this and it would give you a view of some of the details. You can click this to get a few full listing, excuse me. You get the full listing here. You can see that you got a lot more information by getting the full listing than the smaller view. And now you can see why I prefer desktop over mobile. Often I have people saying, hey, can you check this real quick when we're driving down the road? And I'm like, oh, geez. Because you can't look at all this information on your phone. It's very, well, it's just not as easy. So if you hit back to results, it goes back here. I'm going to go to the map view because there are a couple things I kind of forgot. If you wanted to look at the photos, you can expand the photos here. This tells you the number of photos. Um, this actually opens every single photo on a different page. Just click on it and boom, there you go, all the photos. And as you can see, if you see these photos on your phone, it's sometimes hard to make the decision. When you see a large view of the photos, it's easier to decide if you like the home. That's why I usually prefer desktop. You can also set this up as a gallery or slideshow. It'll go through it. Or you can click here to go through all the photos at your own pace. That's what I would prefer. This opens a public record information if you do want to see that. This also gives you school information if you want to see that. And this icon goes into community information if you're interested in what's going on in the local community, like stats and everything. This gives you a gallery view. It just has the same homes, except it kind of puts it in a four pace view or four per line view. If you look at more views, this would allow you to pick many other options. One line, which is just a list, just like this, and then you can expand and click that right here if you prefer. The gallery we showed you, the full shows you the full page. Full with mortgage allows you to look at potential mortgage options also. Open house, if you do want to just check out open houses, you can click that here. The other thing that I wanted to note, besides the detailed lists, map, gallery, there's portal notes. So let's just say if you click on portal notes, this is important for some people. You can click add note. And if you like the kitchen, all you got to do is type that in or, yeah, visited, visited, and the master bedroom was too small. So you can add that note there. So later, if you come back to the house and look at it, you can say, oh yeah, we saw that yesterday and I did like the kitchen, but the master bedroom was too small. And you won't make a mistake. I know with everything going on, I've sometimes have had clients that set up an appointment and a week later, maybe the agent changed the photo. And sometimes they do that. And then I get a request again to look at the same property and I say, hey, look, we saw, 3676 Hancock last weekend, and you said you didn't like the master bedroom. So you can put notes here if that's what you want. The only thing I want to keep in mind when you put your notes is a lot of times if a property is pending or sold, it will come off of this list. So if you're going back and you're like, well, I really like that one, but we didn't set up an appointment, if it's pending or sold, typically it'll come off the list. So if that happens, not really sure what to tell you because it's sold. So usually if it's sold, we can't do anything about it. Um, you, I hope this explains everything and you understand how this makes this easier for you. If for some reason you need help or have questions, I'm always here, 610-209-9219 for buying or selling. Let me know what you need and we'll get you on track soon. Thank you very much and have a great day.